Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be continuing into part 9 of What If Kami taught Goku how to control his tail. If you haven't seen part 8, there is a title card where you can go check it out and see what happened in the last part. But today, we'll be going into the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc. Will the fighters be strong enough to win? The real question is, will any of the Universe 6 fighters be able to take out any one fighter from Universe 7? Also, I own a Discord for anyone who wants to join and talk more about Dragon Ball with me and other viewers. Maybe get some of your own ideas for what ifs, and maybe in the future, I could do them. The link is in the description down below. Without further ado, let's dive into part 9 of What If Kami taught Goku how to control his tail. The second cat is revealed to be Champa, Beerus' brother, which shocks the other fighters to learn about the other universes. They didn't know that there were 12 universes, and this excites Goku, thinking about all the possible fighters out there in the universe. Beerus and Champa would have their bickering and would challenge each other with food, but still wouldn't end the debate, until Goku suggests fighting other fighters from Universe 6, which gives the idea of the Universe 6 vs Universe 7 tournament, where each team would pick out 5 fighters. Easily, the team for Universe 7 would consist of Goku, Raditz, Buu, Piccolo, and future Gohan. Gohan could have gone, but was fine giving Piccolo the chance to fight strong opponents. Beerus would not have to bring up Monaka, since everyone here is still pretty motivated to keep training, as everyone has their own goal to reach, and some are just motivated by wanting to keep growing stronger. Now when it comes to doing the quiz, I feel like everyone on the team would pass even Buu. Yes, this Buu is still pretty dumb, but he has been spending time around Chi-Chi, so he would have picked up some stuff from her. He would most likely get the same score as Goku. Now when it comes to placement, it would be the same, just with future Gohan taking Monaka's spot at the end. Goku would face off against Potamo and would end off the same. Then came Frost. Now here, Goku would still ask Frost to transform into his final form, which Frost does so. And then Goku would go into transforming into his Super Saiyan evolution form. They were going with their fight, and Frost would know that he wouldn't win against Goku, and decides in their next clash he would use his needle to incapacitate Goku. Goku rushes to Frost, and they're about to clash. But then suddenly, Goku leaps back away from Frost. He is confused, as he himself didn't think about moving like that and questions why. Whis chuckles, saying Goku might be getting the handle of the technique that he's been trying to teach him. Frost calls Goku a chicken for backing out, but Goku leaps right at Frost again. But just like the first time, Goku leaps away when Frost uses his right arm. Goku isn't too sure why his body is moving on its own until he remembers what he has been trying to learn from Whis, and he believes that he is trying to learn what he's been training for. Goku rushes at Frost and now trusts in his instincts as he begins to move without thinking, dodging Frost's hand, and then with a strong sucker punch, he sends Frost flying all the way out of the arena, knocking him out. Whis does believe that Goku is close to obtaining the form he has been trying to teach him. With the next fight, it will go down the same with Magneta. When it came to Kaba though, Goku is interested with the Saiyan from another universe, and asks if he could go Super Saiyan. Kaba says he couldn't, which is a shame to Goku, but he would transform into his own Super Saiyan, and the power amazes Kaba. Goku would take his time to try to teach Kaba the Super Saiyan form, differently from how Vegeta did it, but he would still end up transforming into the Super Saiyan form. And Goku would transform into his Super Saiyan form as well, and Kaba would be quite strong. Then Goku would show him the evolution form to Kaba, which shocks him on how strong Goku is. Goku says he would like to train him or the other Saiyans one day, as he knocks him out. The final fight from Universe 6 would get into the arena, as Goku would face off against Hit. When the fight starts off, Goku gets into a fighting stance, but in an instant, Goku is punched and sent flying. He gets up, somewhat confused on what just happened, as so is everyone else, as Hit did not even move. Goku goes on to Hit, then his instincts makes him move away from Hit, but it still stays on until Goku is punched again. Goku's thinking on how is this possible if Hit isn't moving, until he starts to put the pieces together and figures out that Hit is possibly stopping time to strike, but it's just a thought to Goku. He continues to fight him, but with it resulting in the same problem. Goku decides to power up to his max and tries to rush Hit, and then he finally gets to see the time skip ability as he sees him move, but it's not fast enough to dodge the attack. The punch he took from Hit was powerful, and with all the other attacks Goku took, he is definitely heavily damaged. He doesn't give up, but he cannot keep up with all the attacks, and then he is taken out of the ring from Hit. Piccolo will be the next one up, and no doubt Piccolo is a smart fighter, as he was studying everything from Goku's match, as he powers up to his orange form, and then stacking Kaioken. And at this point, it's hard to know the level he could reach with how powerful he is. His Hit would try to punch Piccolo, but he wouldn't flinch from the attack, and he even saw the entire movement from Hit's time skip ability, as if it happened normally. Hit is shocked to see someone being able to not be affected by his abilities, as Piccolo points out that 2 people from his team are stronger than him, and could probably do the same. Piccolo with one strike sent Hit flying out of the ring and securing the win for Universe 7. But to be honest, was it really a challenge for the Universe 7 fighters? Champa is left speechless with how badly he lost, almost to just one fighter. He yells at his team until he looks over to see the Universe 7 fighters staring him down. Beerus is still nice enough to wish back the Earth from Universe 6, but rubs in his face that he is a better universe. Whis does go to talk to Goku on how he is getting close to unlocking that technique he has been training them all to achieve, and wondered if he noticed it when he was fighting Frost and Hit, And Goku does say he has been noticing that his body would move without him even thinking. And Whis says that he needs to keep fighting like that if he wants to achieve that technique. Grand Zeno would arrive to the fear of both gods of destruction, and they now go to Grand Zeno and bow down to him. Zeno does say how the tournament they held was bad, but he did find it amusing and like seeing strong fighters fight, especially how strong Universe 7 has been. Goku does greet Zeno to the shock of everyone and asks if maybe they could have a universal tournament with all the universes for Zeno to watch. And Zeno does like the idea, as it does sound fun. Zeno would then head off, and once he does, Beerus would be back to yelling at Goku for being so casual to Zeno. Goku laughs it off as everyone would head back to Beerus' planet to continue their training until the Tournament of Power would start, because to be honest, nothing would ever go on Earth, since there would not be a future time traveler going back to the timeline, since future Gohan stayed in the beginning and never went back to his timeline since his Earth was destroyed. Zamasu's hatred towards mortals wouldn't grow, as future Gohan wouldn't time travel much, even though he would do one time, but that's about it. Then with the Z Fighters, they have grown stronger, but with the lack of the god forms that they gain in canon, Zamasu wouldn't grow hatred with mortals trying to get into the god realm, as the only one really there who would be considered into the god realm would be future Gohan. But he did train with the Kais of his universe, so Zamasu wouldn't ever go on with his zero mortal plans, and remain as the Kai in training without killing all the mortals. Even if by the off chance he did, he would most likely be in a completely different timeline away from the one that we are discussing at this point. So rip that timeline, I guess. So with the planet at peace, everyone is peacefully training on Beerus' planet. Also worth noting, with the fighters that stayed on Earth like the Earthlings and Pycon, seeing the fight, they do get motivated to train more, and even went to Beerus' planet too to train with everyone else. Goten and Trunks want to go as well, but were rejected by their parents. But with Gohan still on Earth, and no doubt was strong in his own right, he would decide to train them, and with the help of Bulma in the gravity chamber, they would start their training. Gohan trained Goten to perfect the Super Saiyan form and possibly try to achieve the evolution form that Goku has, or the form that he himself has. When it came to Trunks, since he was human, Gohan at first went easy on him until Trunks activated Kaioken and grew strong, which shocked Gohan, as he knew that the Kaioken was straight into the body, but then remembered that Yamcha was a part android, and with that it made Trunks much more than just a normal human. Some time would pass with everyone training hard until Beerus and Whis was called to a meeting where all the gods and angels were there to go to for the announcement of the Tournament of Power, and was told that they have 2 days to form up a team of 10. When they returned, they told the news to the fighters. With that, they choose the leader to be future Gohan. The team instantly consists of Goku, Raditz, Piccolo, Pycon, Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, and Buu. With that, they needed just one more person, and that would be Gohan, and they would head back to Earth, and once they recruited him, they had plenty of time to go train up a bit more before the tournament could begin. With enough supplies, everyone would head into the time chamber. Whis would mainly focus on Goku to see if he could achieve the technique called Ultra Instinct. Whis would also focus on the Earthlings, Pycon, and Gohan to try to make them catch up with the other fighters. Future Gohan being the strongest, he would spar with Raditz, Piccolo, and Buu, and soon Buu would actually take the title of being the strongest, and everyone would try to fight him. After a year passed, they all head out of the time chamber, being tons of times stronger, especially Goku, as he learned Ultra Instinct, but not just the normal ones, but also true Ultra Instinct on his Super Saiyan evolution form. If I were to put everyone in order from strongest to weakest, it would be Goku, Buu, Future Gohan, Piccolo, Raditz, Gohan, Pycon, Yamcha, and Krillin together, and then finally Tien. With everyone prepared to head onto the arena, ready to face off all the other universes and win the tournament. And that's where we're going to leave it off for now. Tell me how you think about what I did with part 9 and how I did with Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc. What would the team look like for the Tournament of Power? Will they be strong enough to win against the strong opponents from other universes? What do you think about the lack of the Goku Black arc? What could have happened differently? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. If y'all are interested and enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted whenever I post another part. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next part. See ya!